Welcome to the Markus Files. Today we will be exploring the significance of the subhuman species well known to be named the troglodytes, as well as some images revolving around Markus. I'm your host, Jarvis Akimbo, and welcome to the Markus Files. Welcome back to the Markus paper case. Today we'll look at two photos that are quite unnerving. This first image displays Markus Chowder sitting under the tree of Bunkel Crunk, or the Tree of Love, that is theorized to be created by the inventor of the Love Hut, to be a lever to the main area to the tunnels. This next image is very unnerving. As you could see, Markus is standing on a tree line of an unknown forest. The photographer that took this photo died a day later after he gave this image to us. Quite unnerving, if I do say so myself. In this image, we could see Markus wandering through the halls of Site 06 looking for his next meal. This image displays Markus marching to one of the lunch lines at Site 06 cafeteria. This image is concerning because we don't know why or how Markus is marching like this. The trogs have been shrouded in mystery as no one has ever photographed one. But there are multiple pieces of evidence proving their existence and their relation to the founder of the Love Hut. To understand the trogs, let's dive into the behaviors and history of these unknown beasts. The behaviors of the trogs are quite minimal, but very noticeable. The first main behavior of the trog is leaving droppings in the toilets at Site 06 without flushing. The second is their stench. From what we have gathered, the odor of the trogs is vile, to say the least. From some reports, the smell has caused multiple injuries to officials from Site 06, such as cardiac arrest and head mental trauma. These facts are the only behaviors of the trogs besides one which is heavily debated among the trog researching community, which is that trogs will become more active when Italian opera is played. Anyway, let's jump into the history after this commercial break. During the late 2000s, children began to disappear all around Site 06. This was the doing of the founder of the Love Hut. We theorize that during the disappearance of the children, the founder decided to create mutations of children he captured. Other than this information, we know nothing of the creation of the trogs. But we do know that the trogs exist because of droppings left behind. Around this time, we have scheduled to introduce a new member of the Markus Files crew. His name is Rodrigo Damascus. Rodrigo was a former apprentice to Ricky Brasco before he retired. Rodrigo has been running around Site 06 looking for clues and evidence for the researchers on top to study. Welcome, Rodrigo. The Markus Files crew now accepts you as an official member. Thank you for viewing today's episode of the Markus Files. I'm Jarvis Akimbo, and good night. Entry Loggo 1. This is Ricky Brasco, currently stationed 4th Terminal, Site 06, lead detective of the Markus files. This is a log separate from the files. This is to anyone who finds themselves in the apocalyptic future world. Something's going on. Way bigger than these assholes on top understand. If you see these photos, you'll see some pieces of debris floating in front of the camera. It looks to be a device found with a Nazi scientist during Operation Paperclip. Why it was in the classified Markus files section, I simply don't know. All I'm saying is, something is about to go down, and we are not gonna like it.